All right, good afternoon. It is May 27, 2021, and we're really just looking at a range day. We trended up in the overnight and just stayed in this range. I just found this. You probably could have found it. Yeah, you could have found it around here, but I just found this channel. It's like a slight downward bias. I'm pretty sure that's valid. I really do not see many trades in here. I would, if I was watching live around this time, I would have gotten trapped for sure on this one. This one looks like an aggressive entry right here that I like. But yeah, I know I would have gotten trapped on that. It's what looks like it's going to be a failed second entry short. But I guess if you're just looking at this, yeah, look, it's probably just because it's a breakout of this congestive area. Because I would have had, yeah, that's not how I'm going to look at it. Because I would have had my congestion or my range, top of my range drawn like this. And you know what? That's probably how I should keep it. Because look, we get a swing high right there too. So I bet you that's why that failed. Nice little engulfing bar here. There's just, this is really tough. And I think I'm really going to learn a lot from what Mack has to say today, because this is wild. Like here, for example, you have an awesome second entry short, but I just don't know. Here, let's move the and it's off the trend channel, but let's move this down. Does that work? It's hard to say, because that I was playing that like an overshoot. So maybe that's how you should have been playing it, is that it's not an overshoot. Let's see. If you put your trend line right there, it's tough to say. It's tough to say. But I mean, I think I should probably mark that. I have a feeling Mack's going to mark that. It's a great second entry short. And this looks good, but this fails. But I mean, that's another reason I'm going to play it safe and use that as an overshoot, because I don't know. We'll see. I had a tough time reading this stuff today, and I just didn't see anything. So this is what we're looking at. Let's take a look. Early in the morning, it was very clear that this was the trend, and it's moving up. And we start to move in this channel, this channel, and you get a first entry failed second entry short. The signal bar is not great, but I do like that it's off the trend channel. I did take this trade, and it's far from the EMA. That's the only thing I don't like. It's also off the midline though, so I like those things. That was a good trade. Ended up working out well. Here you just get this crazy congestion around the opening, and yeah, there's nothing you can do here. I'm sure some people probably went short right here, but I probably wouldn't even consider it unless it broke higher. We break back into this, so you measure this range, bring it down, and it gets you down to here. We don't quite make that. Here it looks like we're in a downtrend. We don't get any good signal bars to go short though. And then here we get, it doesn't quite touch the bottom. You get a first entry, that's just the first entry, so it's like I can't really enter this. You could think of it like first entry. No, that's the second entry right there. And by then, you know what? You might. Some people probably went long here because that's a measured move down from this range, and it's the second entry long. But yeah, here's just the first entry, and yes, it's a trap. Shorts got trapped here, but I don't think you can take the first entry. And then the second entry, the failed second entry short, or that's how I looked at it. That fails. Even if you enter on the engulfing bar, I think it fails. So, what is that? Oh, I think that would have worked. 42.07. Okay, so you had to enter this on an engulfing bar. So I do like this entry, but you have to enter on the engulfing bar. So we'll see if Mack talks about that. But yeah, if you entered on this, you get trapped. You get trapped and stopped out. Anyway, we get so here's what I was looking at is we get this the break of this channel, and we get one leg up, two legs up. And I think what happened here is that people got this, I think this is 4 ticks. Yeah, this bar was 4 ticks, and people were like, all right, well, we got our 2 legs up. Let's see if it's measured. 2 measured legs up. I don't think so. I think that second leg is a little smaller. Yeah. So we get 2 legs up, and I think everyone was just like, all right, let's fade this. And that's what happened here, but I don't know. I could be wrong. And we get that sharp move down. It comes to the bottom of the range that I drew. And it gets a little bounce, comes back down, bounces. And I drew this trend here off these lows, and it matched with the highs, and you get a first, second entry. And it's an engulfing bar. So I marked that. It does, the EMA looks flat, so it's risky, but I think that's a good trade. And here we just get another touch of the lows of the range, so that's like the third test. So I like that. Here, I don't know, maybe Mack will mark this. As you can see, it's like the 4th touch of that high from here. So test it once, test it twice. Looks like they tested it a 3rd time. So I think Mack might mark that, but it's going into the bottom of this range, so it's hard to say if that's good or not. And we come down, break out. You know what? I didn't spot this, but I like this trade. So I am going to mark that. That is only a first entry, but it's a higher low back into congestion, and it's off the trend channel. So I like this trade. Didn't spot that. This looks like a first entry, second entry, but no setup. Come back to the top of the range. We get the break, 1 leg up, 2 legs up, so maybe people went short here. And I am going to mark that too. That's at the top of the range. That's far from the EMA, but that's aggressive, man. Those things don't always work. You could kind of look at it as a second entry short. First entry, second entry. We start trending down. We didn't have the trend channel drawn at this point. Another touch. Yeah, you might. I don't like this just because this is clear congestion. So I don't like this. And it's like trading the breakout. You get this overshoot. First entry, second entry. But I'm looking at it as an overshoot. So honestly, I'm not even taking that, because I feel like I might get trapped. And this trend eventually dies out down here. If you have that trend channel drawn, it'll save you from going short here. And that's what I saw today. I hope you all are looking forward to Mack's lesson tonight. If your chart looked like mine, yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good day.